Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Saint Media, and it's still the BBNaija lockdown show. Guess what? Biggie is back from his vacation and we have some breaking news for you today. Erica, Kidwaya, Tolanibaj and Ozo received strike. Following the failure to adhere to Biggie's rules in the past week, Erica, Kidwaya, Tolanibaj and Ozo each received strike from Big Brother. The very last paragraph of the Article 19 in the rule book states that if a housemate attempts to communicate without the cameras or microphone recording the communication, for example, tampering with microphone, writing secret messages, whispering or mouth words without speaking, or if they try to tamper with or cover recording equipment, or if occupants communicate in a secret code, Big Brother reserves the right to issue a strike or disqualify the housemate. When Biggie was away on vacation last week, a video was played in the lounge for the housemates. The video showed some of the housemates violating Biggie's rules by whispering in the house. The rules are not only clear but sacred in Big Brother Naija house, and no housemate is exempted from following them. Erica and Ozo were found to have constantly flouted Biggie's rules, and for this reason were issued strike. In particular, the issue of whispering has been mentioned quite a few times, and the housemates were told there will be consequences if this was to persist. On that note, they are required to take such a serious rule with levity. Today, Big Brother found Erica and Ozo guilty of whispering in the house, and on the same table, they have also been caught on several other occasions speaking in codes or trying to communicate in undertones. Erica finds herself with only one more strike to go, which will see her immediately disqualified from the show. Erica, Kidwaya and Tolanibaj have been found guilty for disregarding the rule regarding the head of house and deputy head of house privileges. However, they broke the rules and allowed their desire and wants to supersede authority. By winning the head of house and accepting the role of the head of house, Kidwaya was only permitted to sleep in the head of house lounge. Likewise, by accepting the deputy role, Tolanibaj's sleeping arrangement was to change immediately. Instead, they both chose to circumvent the rule of the game and preferred the company of other housemates. For Erica, laying on the bed in the head of house lounge until 3 o'clock in the morning was not to be considered a visit, and she was found guilty of bending Biggie's rules. On this note, Big Brother found Tolanibaj, Kidwaya and Erica guilty of breaking the house rule on the head of house lounge. They are hereby issued a strike each. This means that 2 more strikes for Tolanibaj and Kidwaya will mean disqualification from the lockdown house, and 1 more strike for Erica will see the end of the road for her in the lockdown show. As an additional punishment for disregarding the title and privileges of the head of house and deputy head of house rule, Tolanibaj and Erica have both been barred from next week's head of house challenge game. They may not partake, neither can they be selected as deputy head of house. More so, because Kidwaya is the current head of house, he was meant to manage the house and bring order, but instead partook in the infringement. For this, his punishment from Biggie was bigger. He was to be barred from the head of house games for 2 weeks and may also not be nominated as deputy. Since he is ineligible to partake in next week's games, his 2 weeks begin from the week after next week, so for 3 weeks he may not be head of house or deputy. For their bad behavior in the house, Biggie also punished the rest of the house. There will be no hot water in the bathroom for the next few days, and their attitude will determine how long that punishment will last. Henceforth, they are not permitted to use pot, pans or kettle to boil water to be used in the bathroom. Finally, although they did a great job with the wager challenge, their behavior in the house has trumped it. So they have automatically failed their wager and must survive on their weekly base allocation. Also, regardless of the winning of the Friday night arena games, there will be no pampering for any lockdown housemates from this week until further notice. That is all for now. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned as I bring you more updates from the BBNaija lockdown show.